Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
What's the score?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I said, what's the score?
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Good. You go 46.
Prescott looks to throw on first, eluding the pressure right. He'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish.
Why did he throw it like that, bro? Oh, that is trash.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's spilling them in the offensive backfield.
Throwing for his running back has got him complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And it's a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
I might still shoot.
On the give, this is Gray fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They try to quick
bro,
hit
that shit
inside,
you
but that
get.
was
What season
swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive
Oh
linemen
yeah,
will
bro,
take the bait and
not
move
getting into
laterally
it. Like this
and
should be
open up a
good.
crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh my God, that was interception, bro.
Sooner, it may have been a fumble.
You up to the
I
what
don't think
part?
either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. They'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Yeah, he's playing loose.
Into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
One lag, yeah.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Just lagging, motherfucker.
Prescott now on second down. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
That's all trying to get motherfuckers to play that shit, bro. But
officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Mark.
First down, Prescott. And they're not
Come on, bro.
Incomplete.
What the fuck,
and that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
The vision come out like March
more downs to play with.
13th, something like that.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 3rd down, Elliott.
Oh, wow.
Brought down, losing yardage back
That
at
is
the 4.
trash, bro.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
What's up, Fred?
Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their line.
Wow, not missed it, too.
Those moves,
Bro, this game is full of shit.
The offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
Bro, this game is full of shit.
Missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
That shit's fucking down.
And out come the Dolphins now. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But and
he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment. But there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
You didn't download it for game.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Rashawn Jones. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
On plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. This is intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out. Second down, Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 6 there on first. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
41's the will.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. To throw is Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A gain of 32 that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
A second down throw for Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First target, first catch, and a first down.
So what? I mean, if I get this too, you're going to sleep on your mattress for tonight until your bed frame comes. You have a brand new mattress, you know that.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
Got more touchdown than Ezekiel.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
I need
away.
you to beat him, bro. He needs to be humble.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Blue 90.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They're going to look to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
They'll drop to throw. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, D.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Damn, that nigga really good shit.
Now Prescott. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
I am not hesitating to run with that,
pickup
bro.
on the play,
Nigga got
and
me
that'll make it
fucked up.
2nd and short. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Bro, I need you to beat Luke, bro.
Yo, ain't you done with your game?
Nah.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh,
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Leave
And
it
nowhere
alone.
really to
If
go
you swat it,
there.
I'm gonna let
They'll
your
take
ass
this
choke
up just
him.
shy of midfield. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion,
Man,
then a
fuck
very
this
short
dog,
pickup.
bro.
Yeah,
This
now
dog
maybe
don't
bring
never
in an extra
fucking listen.
defensive back or two, because you want
There
to
you
try and
go, my
defend on
fucking-
3rd down.
Yeah.
They like to play those
No, I ain't
nickel or
gonna talk
sub
to the kid
packages,
like
don't they?
that.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got a man. It's Williams.
Oh,
He's got
I
this to
both on
the
with
30
the
before
spin.
being taken down. And a nice gain of 21
And
yards.
if I want to go in that motherfucker, I would.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Let's go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
You know what to do with it. There you go.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I did everybody a
The
favor by
Dolphins
taking out
offense now
Odell.
heads back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half.
Bro.
This becomes a pretty important
Almost beat that
drive,
nigga
doesn't it?
Lou,
It
bro.
certainly does.
Cause he tried to be a smart ass and took out his second. I mean, put in his secondary.
And typically those
And
scripts
so,
go between
shit, he
12 and
had
24,
caught the lead
25
on his
plays.
ass. He put in his starter.
Down 2
And now we was
touchdowns
going
early.
neck and neck, bro. And
Probably
I made
not
a
very
simple
deep into
mistake
their script. I think that
that
they'll
cost me
stay
the
with
game.
it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Yeah.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way
shit.
downfield.
Ooh.
For a big play through the air on
Ooh,
second
that
down.
nigga
Couldn't
Peachy
connect.
just tried me,
That's
bro.
This defense has been very
That nigga
disruptive
just
early
tried
on
me.
as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the
Man, he just threw that. He threw that bitch downfield, bro. I wasn't even expecting that shit.
In coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
he
Only way to
overthrew it.
play good defense.
And he finds Stills complete.
God damn it, bro.
He'll be
This
taken
nigga's
down,
fine,
but not
motherfucker.
before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Drake.
Wow.
And he is tackled
right
inside
more
the
than
40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another
He won
first
the
down.
fucking
I'm
thing. He
okay
had a
with the call
fucking
there. In
touchdown.
fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now let's go. Green.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going deep here for
overthrew it.
Stills. So they took a shot on
Man, y'all
first
niggas better
down,
keep up
but
with
couldn't
these motherfuckers,
connect.
bro.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that
Y'all
they've shown
niggas
them a lot of
going
different
on.
looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the
Damn,
scoreboard.
damn.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Cameron Balaj. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Right back to him on first down. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one
that
got
was a
tipped.
kick.
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon
Give me
And
that.
it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 46. 46. Switch. Hey. Here we go. 46. 46. 46.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. It's caught right side, it turns. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Here we go. 46. 46. 46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
What a dude job, Turkey. Down.
Back-to-back good plays
Your
have them
son,
on
bro?
the move on first down.
Nigga make karate noise over there. What day they saying?
He's rough.
Yeah.
Like whooping ass over there.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Airing it out for Hearns.
Oh, I should have caught that.
Incomplete on the deep ball. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
No, I thought she was still down here. Now the
Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
What's the score of the game?
On play action, they'll throw. Going deep here for Stills. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
What's the score now, Dave?
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
They'll look to throw here.
Bro.
Then it's caught by Parker. And he takes this one down
Move.
all the way.
If you lick my beer, I'm going to beat your
A
ass.
gain of 39 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now back to throw. He'll buy some time right. It's caught. Stills right side. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Wow.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. In for the score. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Dancing to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And down he goes, taking it inside.
Oh my God, how is he injured and he's standing the fuck up, bro? This game don't make no fucking sense. He's standing up, he got up.
Succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Wait, who the fuck did I lose?
Now Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today,
and he will take it in.
Smoking laugh right there, boy.
Man. Can't believe I lost.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Wow.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
This nigga about to be out for fucking 20 weeks, bro.
Third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give him a nice
Amari
2-score
Cooper.
advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
rub
from
the
that,
dish, bro.
seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp.
Guess he didn't get his
Each
shot.
and every play seemed to be executed with great
Because
dispatch.
he's a nigga.
The point after is good, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep.
Come on.
And nearly intercepted.
Pick,
that would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has bad info and intel before he snaps the ball, but he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Mortal Kombat. Shang Tsung. Johnny Cage.
Balaj. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
I got you, baby.
Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a
wow, you're trash.
You want to roll?
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again.
Wow, bro.
First down past the 40. He's at the 40.
Missed.
Wow. Get the fuck out of here.
Right in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Balaj.
What's the matter, Jude?
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line, out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. Once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now here come the Cowboys. And for them, a
But he's not
touchdown the
playing this
last
game.
go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
So I'm
plotting for
gonna
this
keep my mouth
drive,
shut.
when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Yeah, those
but you have to be
things. Hold on.
prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that
Technically,
makes some
somebody else
adjustments.
missed their game and shouldn't be playing too, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. They're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive.
Your
13
fucking
yards
cousin,
picking up the
motherfucker. What
first.
you mean?
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these
Yeah,
runs,
your
he's getting
kinfolk,
past the point of
nigga.
attack. And guess what he's doing?
My
Forcing the secondary
headphones
guys to have
about
to
to
make a
die.
lot of tackles.
Man, that nigga ain't been playing shit. Yeah, he played this game.
He missed last night.
The rule was if he missed one, he out of there.
He missed last night though. That's the second game he done missed this whole season.
He missed like 3 this year.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
But they only make rules for Aubrey. You know.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a
Oh
time.
no, that's a pick.
It's
I
just
ain't
their
gonna lie,
first,
you
so
made
2
me not
remaining
want to play this
as they
game,
burn
bro.
one here in this 3rd quarter.
What I say?
Cause bro, it's always somebody against Aubrey because he's a foreigner. Like if it's not Aubrey's
I said I
way,
wasn't even gonna say nothing. I said I wasn't even gonna say
And
nothing.
he's going to be intercepted a 3rd
like
time.
that shit is annoying, bro.
Jones. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all
Yeah,
over the
I just
field
threw a
so
fucking
far.
pick,
That's his
fucking
second
Aubrey.
interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL.
Oh, see, that's my
especially
fault
when it
too,
comes
huh?
to defending
Yeah,
the pass,
exactly,
it's all about
motherfucker.
positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on
Father,
both
fuck
fronts
you.
there.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, I
He was
hate
looking
you,
that
black
time for
bastards.
Stills. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it,
Hey,
no matter
he
whether it's
is
offense or
trash.
defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies
My
in that
bum-ass
part of the
quarterback.
field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they will not get the connection there. It's
Can y'all niggas hear me?
We can hear you, nigga monkey.
Complete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Huh?
And the blitz does come.
I'd be watching. Just to be safe, because they kind of smelled the room.
A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that one didn't find its
What are you
target.
vacuuming, baby?
Certainly looked like they were getting
You
ready
just
to
having a
convert
good old
there on
time just
3rd
vacuuming.
down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. A give to Elliott. And an alley to run. And now running right through it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. 14 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Man open left side, it's Williams. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages,
Albert, how many passing yards you got, bro?
Levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes
On the
behind the corner and in front of the safety.
Poncho, stop.
It makes it tough to defend.
Like 4,300.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get about 5 years. He'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards.
Your ass upstairs in that bathroom.
The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Back now in Miami. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Which ones?
I don't associate with them folks.
Oh, yeah, I talked to him the other day.
Oh, Hawk ain't white.
Carlos don't know that yet, so let's just go with it.
This is their fullback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down. 4 quarters
Go,
worth
Dak.
of pounding.
Let's go.
And he will score.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah.
Set now to kick this one
Where the
away,
fuck is
and
Lou?
off it goes.
You said what?
I said,
And they
where's
will
Lou?
not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game.
Unlock the
We're
top lock.
put in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we
What's
talk
up?
about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle, a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
What does it smell like? Fruity?
I don't know, it's sweet as a shell. That's what difference from the kitchen when I
That vacuum cleaner.
Here's Tannehill. He's going to wind up and air it out. And got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line.
I'm just waiting for it to start cooking and cleaning too, Ariana. I'm waiting for them expensive ass motherfucker to start cooking and cleaning too.
No, for real. For real. Honestly.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill flushed out. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Get his ass up out of there. You saw what area up there, you know, having a field day.
On the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Don't need it all back at once,
What?
but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
I finished up with you. We're going. Yes, all right. Uh-huh.
Now Balaj. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 9 yards on the gain there, so he got half of it back. And it'll be third down.
Yeah. I was thinking that started like
I stink butts.
nobody's selling that shit. You know? Of course.
Hey, stink of butts.
Look, you can tell by the time that I got here. Have you,
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Set. 20.
I don't know if this is different.
Tannehill.
Wow.
Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Why they leaving this bitch ass nigga open, bro?
Dolphins touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed, they definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Sanders on for the extra point.
Yep, that's fine. I don't think I got all the way up here. Because when you get the first step, it's yourself.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
You sleepy. You sleepy.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded at the goal line. Nifty move. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Oh my God, let's go! That was bullshit, but let's go!
And it winds up a terrific return, but Marcus.
And they bringing it back. Come on,
This is
Anthony
gonna go
Brown.
all the way back.
Wow, what a guy.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why I had a little extra space to run.
God, bro.
No legal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
Hey. What's wrong? What's wrong, stink butt?
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Again, it's to Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry.
Back in his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Akeem Spence coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Back near his goal line, it's Prescott.
Wow, come on, bro. This game be full of shit. Come on, this game, bro.
That's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys in great field position, probably near midfield or better.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Returnable here from the 38. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Huh? Oh, trust me, I'm going. I'm just really impressed with you. All right, now, here we go. The house is clean. I got that clean.
They run it with the line. And he's got this one across midfield in the Cowboy territory. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete.
Bro, how is this nigga study wide open in the same bitch ass play, bro?
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll run here with Blanche. And now running right through it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
Wow, bro. Wow.
Albert Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we
This
are
game
tied here in the 4th
is
quarter.
trash, bro.
the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it
and this nigga hurt.
cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll work his way forward up to the 22.
Oh, I didn't know they did all that.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
A little bit of yardage there, and now
No, because we want to do some.
hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Again, it's Elliott. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Well, that sets up a big third down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. He's got a man. It's Williams. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Now they're just trying to do anything possible to try and get the ball downfield and get into field goal range.
And with that clock dwindling, they felt the need to take a pretty big shot there. Unfortunately, couldn't complete it. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing. A big play that time through the air. 46 yards. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Prescott.
Come on.
Complete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. Got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right, understanding where they are in the game. You've got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there. Now they made a key play.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past,
What,
we had
Giselle?
sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal,
Remind me of what?
don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession,
Remember
then
what,
we have the sudden
Giselle?
death. First team to score wins the game.
Why is this nigga going way over
Amendola
fucking
on the
there?
return.
Oh my God, where's the holding, bro?
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So now here come the Dolphins. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime for Tannehill.
This nigga is wide open, bro. This nigga wide the fuck open, bro.
Inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Come on, pick the fucking ball off.
Intercepted. That would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, second down.
I'm sorry, Stinkerbook.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Going deep here for Parker. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, they'll force the incompletion.
They had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Why the fuck? Come on, man. Play the fucking ball.
10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Man, this nigga won this game off some bullshit.
From the 5 down to the 3. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game.
I can't take down your bid. I don't
guys
have the tools if you were listening earlier.
trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal.
If you do end with,
got the completion.
that's what you're gonna do.
He's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into.
You're gonna put the rest of your shit back in your bed.
And now a sneak. Tannehill.
Let's go, Jalen.
Gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. He needed 2. He only got 1 on the sneak, and that's going to lead us to a 4th and 1. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And what can Prescott do in the OT? Being chased out left.
Come on, bro. Fuck press and square. Hard as fuck.
And that's enough to pick up the first.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game
Is Aubrey still in here?
blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise
You still got time to shoot.
face of the team and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself.
Game over.
Not take hits like that.
Come on, bro. That nigga cannot be catching this nigga like that, bro.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, they created a big run.
Get the fuck out.
That'll seal it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And that's how this one ends. A dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime. And it took the field goal to win.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back.
Bro, I'm so done with this game, bro. Like, I'm literally trying to delete this shit, bro. This nigga was wide the fuck open, bro, when nobody's supposed to be fucking catching him. All of a sudden, this amazing corner comes out of nowhere and picks the fucking ball off. Like, glitches through my man. And pick the fucking ball off, I lose the fucking game. Come on, bro. They gotta fix this shit.
If it was some barbecue chicken.